Hello, and today I'm going to be reacting to the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass is bad review and exposing this guy, the middle few, 424 subscribers.
Here I am.
Hi.
Spending my money on a bunch of levels in a game that has enough levels that I don't even know. Take my money, Nintendo. Take it. Give me content. I don't know how I feel about this, I'll be honest. I've only seen the trailers. Haven't played it in-game. I haven't looked at any of the stuff in-game yet. Alright, this is my first time reaction, but I was really not impressed with the quality I saw, I gotta be honest. Obviously not unimpressed enough to not shell out money on it. Should I go 200cc or should I do one? I'll do 150
Oh wow, he's so weak.
I can get it. No, let's do 200 because
Never mind.
I want to seem cool.
You are now,
What? Officially. Here they are. Okay, I see. So this is where they're all gonna be unlocked. And we have these two. Golden Dash Cup. They're gonna have to really up their game for Mario Kart 9 though, having all these levels. Maybe that'll be Mario Kart 9's feature. It'll have all of the levels, but remade properly. This doesn't look bad actually. Other than like the blockiness of it isn't right to me. It's the plasticiness of it.
He's using Yoshi on the Yoshi bike?
The ground looks great.
Who uses Yoshi on the Yoshi bike?
And all the distant details. What am I doing?
I don't know.
Okay. I'll be honest, I played Mario Kart Tour twice, maybe. I didn't get to any of these levels, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be going for here. Probably avoiding him. To me, it's not so much that it looks bad, but it doesn't match the rest of Mario Kart, which makes it look off. When the rest of the game has a very specific, I don't want to say realistic, but it has a level of it has a level of detail in its textures, and it has a level of complexity.
Really, you got bloopered in
this, and I'd like to see it a little more. I'd like to see it match that style a little more, the one that I've come familiar with. Right? Mario Kart Tour had a very plasticky kind of, what the hell? Okay then. So Mario Kart Tour had a very plasticky look to it, which I wasn't a fan of, but that's its own game, it's whatever, microtransactions, etc., etc. And I'm gonna be honest, this course so far, especially with the lighting and whatnot, looks pretty darn good. Right? I'm looking at all the buildings, I'm looking at all the details.
Yes, go to Paris.
If you look up close at the buildings, it's not great, but from a distance, when it's just all the buildings stacked end to end, right, and you can see all the kind of the details in the distance, it looks good. But it does look like an LOD. Like I'm not supposed to be seeing it in this detail up close. Even this one, look at the grass.
Yes,
I mean,
it's yellow.
Up close, I can see
agree.
There's some texture to it. In Mario Kart 7, it had actual texture to it. It wasn't this smooth, I don't even know.
Yellow.
Minecraft plastic texture pattern.
Oh yeah, he does Minecraft.
The lighting is very similar to the last one. It feels like they blew out the contrast or the exposure or something. Very bright. Whoa. This was also a very interesting choice. Everything looks very shiny. Look at how shiny the bomb is. So yeah, it feels like a downgrade from the 3DS version. Obviously, the lighting.
How is that a downgrade?
You know, technically more realistic.
3DS one's worse.
It has probably more geometry and whatnot, but the style is really lacking. See, Choco Mountain. I'm looking at this right now, and it looks fairly plain, but it does look better. I mean, the last time you saw Choco Mountain was on the DS, right? N64 and DS, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
So seeing it here in this style isn't as big of a deal to me. It's when I see the Wii versions. It's when I see things like Coconut Mall where the details have been severely reduced. This right here, I'm looking at a fish, big fish eating little fish. Right, little details are nice.
But they're dead.
Well, we'll see. I'm kind of ranting over the actual experience of the game.
I'm ranting
so
about
far,
your video because your opinions are invalid.
It's not as big a deal, but even like the inside of the cave, it feels bland. It feels cartoony. Just
your YouTube channel is bland.
It feels off. You know, like they put all their eggs in one basket with the lighting, which looks good. The lighting of Mario Kart is very nice, but the textures also generally are a little better. Doesn't feel very Choco, if you ask me. I think Choco is supposed to be chocolate. At least that's how I interpret it when playing
Choco is
ones.
chocolate.
But this just feels like a
I don't know if that's what you meant.
Oh, that's a lucky coincidence right there.
And you still get nerfed. You're not even gonna get first.
Oh, he's got a banana too.
Or maybe he might.
Oh,
no, he doesn't.
Screw you. Alright, well I tried.
Well, there you go.
Is Coconut Mall the next one? I think so. I'm gonna
No, it's Tokyo Blur.
Taste for that. I'm gonna see. Okay.
I knew it was Coconut Mall. I'm not that dumb.
Um,
I'm not this guy.
This here I really don't like. This here really bugs me. It
What?
looks so plastic. And look at the sign up there. There's just so much handcraft. I'm not sure what the word is. So much fine detail that's being lost. I just noticed the pixelated pipes. That looks good. I'm looking at the inside here now.
Why are you going up?
That's very blue. There's parts of it that I like, that I think. What?
Come on, you're not
Those
a
cars
true
aren't gonna-
gamer.
they should do. Like parts of the design I kind of like, and it kind of matches.
Yeah, so I went that route once. In Mario Kart Wii there was speed boost. Why'd they take away the speed boost? I don't know. That's not a diss about him, that's a diss about Nintendo.
Aesthetic a little more, but at the same time, Coconut Mall has such an iconic look, and besides the layout, this doesn't feel like Coconut Mall at all, right? All the colors are changed, all the textures have been simplified. It feels like a mall. It feels like a tropical mall.
You think it feels like a
but it doesn't
mall?
feel like
No
Coconut
way.
Mall. Kind of wish they had stuck to the original colors a little bit, or if they're gonna go for the look of this, the way that this place is designed, the way the colors all blend together, has potential for something, but it's not. I don't feel like I'm playing Coconut Mall right now, if that makes any sense. Like one of the things that I really liked about Mario Kart Wii was all the times it felt like you weren't supposed to be driving there. That's something I really like about Mario Kart, at least some of the older ones. As it felt like you were driving in places you shouldn't, and maybe it's just like Double Dash.
Ideas watch out.
I think like Double Dash DS Wii was prime for that. It always felt like you were driving somewhere maybe you shouldn't be. Even I'm thinking of what's it called, the Luigi one with Daisy in Mario Kart Wii. There's a secret shortcut you can take, and you go up this flight of stairs, and you're slowing down and you're bumping about. And it's very messy, and it's very clunky, and it's very awkward. But at the top, there's a little boost pad, and it sends you out flying over top. And if you have some mushrooms when you're going through there, it's a speed boost. That's the same thing with Coconut Mall. There was an escalator. There's random metal pieces here and there. You're going under something, and instead of a regular the feeling I'm getting so far, with it to make it racetrack-like, Mario Kart 8 racetrack-like, smooth turns, all that. The word smooth describes a lot of this stuff, but then the details, the feel of the level is very lacking, right? And even the look of it, they couldn't quite nail, and that's really bugging me. They got Mount Fuji in the background there. And I hate using all the words, words like soulless, corporate, whatever, because I think that these kinds of art styles have their place, have good to them, but I just really don't enjoy that Mario Kart Tour style. And I don't know if this was done, if they were all suddenly rushed last minute to bring levels over to Mario Kart 8, or what the deal was there. But even then, I think dragging the OBJ of Coconut Mall in and fixing some of the lighting would have been a better plan than remaking it the way they did. It's just very everything. I'm looking at everything right now. I noticed the water off to the side there a second ago. It feels like what you see when you go on NoClip and you go to the very far edge of the map where you're not supposed to look. Right to the very far edge where these things are less than 50 pixels on the screen. But that's the foreground. Like I'm looking at the trees on the right there.
Yeah, what about them?
That's in the foreground. I mean, it's a little farther back, but it just looks cheap. It looks rough. It looks like it came off a bootleg assembly line of Mario Kart props that have been repurposed. Like I feel like the trees could go in about 50 different mobile games. right? It's a
Well,
Unity
trees can
Star
go
asset
anywhere.
pack that's used everywhere because it's free. That's oddly specific, but it's the way it feels, in my opinion. DS games always evoke a very specific feeling when I play them. And when I play Mario Kart courses that have been updated, they tend to try and maintain that original console feel they had while also moving to the next generation. Right now, I don't feel like I'm playing a DS track. I feel like I'm playing a Mario Kart Tour track. I almost wonder, this is what I'm thinking, and I haven't paid attention to Tour, so I don't know exactly what they brought there. But I almost wonder if all of these were meant for Tour, they were made for Tour, and then it was last minute decision to bring it over to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, because surely, like, they know that this isn't Mario Kart 8 style, right? Like, look at the mountains.
They probably know it isn't.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yay, it's not the real Sky Garden.
Sky Garden. See, they have a cloud level in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe that looks good. Whatever the one is where you go and there's the
That's
lightning
okay, idiot.
and the speed pads and whatnot. And then you got this.
Look at this.
Which I will say, okay, that was rough.
They're not the same.
Oh, found some mushrooms. And I will say, I played this one on DS, not DS, on Game Boy Advance.
But it was on
wasn't
DS.
No, I did play this on Game Boy Advance, and yeah, I can't even tell like console these are supposed to be from. Like I said, it's just
This one from the Game Boy Advance, it was remade on the DS.
Like, alright. Yeah, and like that Coconut Mall one that I was talking about. If you place the camera somewhere in there, took a screenshot, where it doesn't say Coconut Mall or have the Coconut Mall wording there, I probably wouldn't have guessed that it was Coconut Mall. I think the only reason that I knew right away is because of the music, right? That's how we knew that they were bringing Coconut Mall there, is because it had the music and it said Coconut Mall. But it definitely did not give the essence of Coconut Mall. Coconut Mall, here's the thing. I'm talking a lot about it because I like Coconut Mall, right? And that's the one that's really bugging me right now. Like, all of these come from consoles that were underpowered compared to the Switch.
Yes.
But Coconut Mall in particular, but also followed by, like, that Toad one from
Toad Circuit.
3DS. They all looked better on their original consoles than they do
No,
on
Toad
here.
Circuit
The
didn't.
Mario Kart Tour tracks look like they've been upgraded. Not upgraded to Switch standards, in my opinion, but they look better than they do on iPhone. Like, this here looks pretty good. But even compare, that temple kind of looked to DK's temple. Compare that to the 3DS version. How much better the port of that one was, or the
Yes,
remake,
it does look
or
better.
whatever.
What's your
One thing
point?
I liked about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is they integrated all the anti-gravity, all the crazy flight and whatnot shenanigans into all of their old levels. But they
Yes,
did it
we
in a
know
way
there's no
that
anti-gravity
still
in these
maintained
tracks.
what was cool about the original, or even made it better. Like the Piranha Plant slide, I thought it was so much better than the 3DS version because of how
You
steep
think?
and crazy everything was, and how they really emphasized. What? Okay, I guess the ceiling comes down. That's interesting. I like how they really emphasized
Because of the ramp above.
depth of it, the almost the creepiness or the scariness of going down into these sewers with the piranha plants. I think they absolutely nailed the feel that it was going for when they ported it over. But I'm playing this right now. I didn't even realize I was at the finish line, I'm gonna be honest. I'm playing this, and I don't even know if there has been anti-gravity. There might have been on the cloud one.
There was not one on the cloud one.
The whole
Sky
anti-gravity
Garden.
feature isn't supposed to be super easy to notice, but it's supposed to feel crazy. Mario Kart 8 is supposed to feel kind of outer worldly, or at least that's how I interpreted the game. But this feels very plain.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. All in all, there were